Hello everybody, Raven Knight here, and welcome to another How to Build video. This is a series where I show you guys how to build my created characters in For Honor and teach you guys how to make them yourself so that you can play these characters if you want to. And today we are taking a look at my Khatun character, Alakai. Now, her legend is not out yet. It is still in the process of being written down so that I can record it and release it. But I already do have a plan for it. I have an idea of what I want to do, and today what I want to do is share with you guys how to make her yourself, because I've been playing her a lot. You've probably seen her in a few of my videos, and I wanted to show you guys how you can make her yourself because I'm very proud of her look and I'm very proud of the legend I've made for her. I'm really looking forward to releasing it. So pay attention and follow along and you will get to see how to make Alakai yourself. So let's get into it. First of all, let's start with the armor. For the helm, you want Amar Amaglian helm. Amar Amaglian helm. The Amar Amaglian chest and the Amar Amaglian arms. It is honestly pretty simple. Just get the full set of Amar Amaglian and you're good to go in terms of the armor. Now, what's funny is, and I'll point this out, some of you may know that there is actually an armor set called Alakai, A-L-A-Q-A-I. And yeah, that's named after the same person that I named my character after, so it does make sense. But while I do like the look, it wasn't what I was going for. I was going for more of this look. I thought this would work better for the story that we were going for, because the story that Alakai has, my story that I'm writing, is kind of a combination of revenge and tragedy. So I'm really looking forward to sharing that with you guys, but I thought that this would fit a little bit more in the revenge angle, so that is why I chose this look. This look is not bad, I do like it, but this goes a little bit more along with what she's planning and what she wants to do. Okay, now for the weapon, I chose the lethal piece blades, lethal piece hilts, and lethal piece guards. I like this because not only do they look very extravagant and very nice, but the snake motif also is a very nice touch, and it will also tie into her story a little bit. So hope you guys are looking forward to that. Again, I'm really excited to share this story. Okay, so that is how you build her armor and weapon. Amar Amaglian set for the armor and lethal piece blades for the sword. All right, let's move on. So next for traits, default 1 and default skin color, it's really not going to matter because you're not going to be able to see the skin color of the character anyway. And since Khatun is gender locked female, there's no other body type. So we'll just go with that. For the chest, all right, no paint pattern. We're keeping it plain. For the symbol, you want the Infinity Waves symbol, which you get at Reputation 3 level 9. So Reputation 3 level 9, you get the Infinity Wave symbol, and that's going to pop right on that little single brooch in the middle of her armor, and it's going to look really cool because it's going to take up that whole circle and it's going to look really, really nice. So you want the Infinity Waves symbol, no embossing. Okay, all right. For the ornament, no ornament. You don't need an ornament because it's going to cover everything up, and honestly it looks a little tacky. Most of the ornaments stick out too far and it's going to look a little tacky, so I wouldn't add it. Okay. Now for the right arm, no paint pattern, but for the symbol, you want gray seal. You want the gray seal symbol, which you get from an outfit at Reputation 2. So you just need to get to Reputation 2 to get this one. So that is a good one to go on there. It's going to match very nicely with the shoulder guard. No embossing. All right. Left arm. For the left arm, no paint pattern. You want the Viking paw symbol, which you should have right away. You will have the Viking paw symbol almost right away. So that one will work well. It's also going to tie into a theme with her, having to do with the snow leopard being a major part of her theme, and we'll get more into that a bit later. For the material, you want tar. You want the tar material because it's going to make her armor shine a good bit. It's going to have a black gleam to it, which is going to look really, really nice on her. All right. Next for the standards. Finally, we're going to get a paint pattern. You want the Herald of Joy 2, which you get from Lonely Subao Illustrious Outfit. You want the Herald of Joy 2 from the Lonely Subao Illustrious Outfit. That will look very nice on her side guard there. No symbol, no embossing. Okay. For her back, you want the Wandering Horde 1. Wandering Horde 1 paint pattern, which you get from Khatun's Peace Event Pass. You want the Wandering Horde 1. Now, I will go ahead and warn you, this one is subject to change. I've been trying different paint patterns that I've been liking, but this is the one that I like the most right now, so we're sticking with Wandering Horde 1 for now. If I change it, I will let y'all know, but this just looks very symmetrical, very nice, and ties into her Khatun heritage. For the symbol, you want the Ring Knot. This will be the toughest to get because Ring Knot is gotten at Reputation 6 6, level 2. So you do need to level up your Khatun to reputation 6 in order to get this symbol, but it can be gotten, okay? And the reason I want the ring knot is because it looks very similar to the infinity knot, right? All right. For the colors, this is a big one. The color scheme you want, and I had a hard time picking this one, is Snowy Mountain from the Lonely Subao Illustrious outfit. I was trying to look for a white paint pattern with very minimal black in it, and there are some out there, but none of them looked quite right for like a snow leopard pelt. So I went with this to make it look more like a dark, lonely mountain, and I think that it works really, really well. So I think that this look is pretty stinking tight. So the Snowy Mountain is the color palette you want to give her. All right. Moving on to abilities, keep the default feats. They are all fine. The only one I might change is I might trade the third for Tough as Nails, and you'll see why in her story. But that's the only one I might change. That's the only one I might change out of all of her feats. Okay. Now, for executions, I went with Balk Champion, Ceaseless Onslaught, Hack the Head, and Step Sanction, her default executions. Because they're honestly just really good for what I'm trying to do. Now, you will notice something about the effects on them, and we'll talk about that when we get to effects, but just notice the effect that were being used there. If you wanted to trade one of these out, I would trade out Ceaseless Onslaught for Unarmed Fighter or Let's Wrestle. Either one would be a good trade out. For emotes, I went with Peaceful Break. And now this is supposed to be more of a mourning thing because she's mourning something, but we'll explain that all when we get to her legend. And then Hopping Stretch. I added this because it's kind of a joke, but honestly, To Victory would work a little bit better. For combat, Mongolian Pride and Sharpening Iron. Now, Mongolian Pride is just a nice, respectful salute that I can give to another person that wants to fight honorably, but Sharpening Iron will actually tie into her story. For her signature, I went with Bringer of Peace. Honestly, it's probably going to be one of the better ones we can get, but another one you could do is Fire Breathing. And now for the effects. All right. For the idol and 2 of the executions, I use Lonely Subao. Now, you're probably wondering, why do I use Lonely Subao? Her legend is going to tie into the Snow Leopards of the Mountain. And Lonely Subao ties into that very, very nicely. Now, I don't use it for all the executions. I only use it for Ceaseless Onslaught and Step Sanction. But these 2, the other 2, which are, hold on, let me go back to it, Balk Champion and Hack the Head, don't have it. And the reason why is because in her legend, she does wrestle someone, and she does take someone's head off in this way. And I wanted to make sure that this was true to the legend. The Ceaseless Onslaught and Step Sanction don't happen in her story, so I could give her the effect there a little bit more freely. For her free roam and combat, I didn't mind adding the Lonely Subao for it. I thought it was fine. And that is how you build Alakai the Snow Leopard, or the Queen of the Mountain, as some would say. Anyway, what do you guys think? Do you like the look? Do you think the design came out good? Let me know down in the comment section below. As always, I'd love to hear your thoughts. And I will see you guys in my next video. Take care.